A Dawson Rider review.
Hello YouTube, it's Dawson Rider again with another Kamen Rider Double review. This time I have the Deluxe Engine Blade belonging to Kamen Rider Axel. Another item from my CS Toys birthday haul. This thing was quite a surprise to me, which I'll get into later, so let's go ahead and get over the packaging and get that done with. A lot longer packaging, which is also why I have time fitting into frame here. Nice picture of Axel here. It shows the blade here, the memory you get with it, basically saying 4 different sounds. And it says Engine Blade, and there's a background picture of Axel here. It says Kamen Rider Axel again, shows what comes with it. Same picture as on the not Double Driver, the Axel Driver, but with the guy memory here, and on here is a picture of Axel. Sorry, it's kind of close up, but this is a long box, same picture. And on the back, it shows a picture of Axel and the Engine Blade again. 4 sounds once again, shows how it works, kind of like a shotgun loading, and shows the tacks you get it: steam, jet, electric, and maximum drive. And that it can also work with the double driver. So for what you get in the box is you get this here, which is the engine blade, and you get the engine memory here. Let's go over the memory quick first. The memory is a deluxe memory with lights, but it is not a see-through-ish color like most. Oh, that was good English. Anyway, it's done in kind of a solid gray, and it has an E for engine, which is supposed to look like an engine, and then engine here, and this is the sound it makes. And the light is white. Okay, and so for the sword itself, this thing is really cool looking. It was a huge surprise to me. I liked the design and concept of this, and most from what I saw from it on the show, the toy always seemed like it was going to be too small. But on my birthday order, since I got the Axel Driver, I figured I should just get this, and I'm really happy I did. Now, size-wise, it does seem a bit small, but not quite as small as you think. It's really hard to interpret that, but if you've ever bought Sentai or Kamen Rider weapons, you know what I mean. Is that when you see someone else holding it in a review, or maybe in person, it looks small, but when you feel it in your hand, it's actually not that bad of a size, and you come to expect it from this line. I mean, it is marketed towards children mainly. But detail-wise, this thing's really gorgeous. First of all, the red paint on here, this glossy red paint, is really beautiful and has a really nice shiny polish to it, which looks a lot like Axel's armor should be. And just look at all the details in here, look really, really excellent. Just all the details in here, and the chrome's always a nice finish here, always a nice detail, and that looks great. And then here, I don't know if people notice, but it kind of looks like Axel's helmet, the way this goes. Even the blade has some really great sculpt detailings in here. This is done in rubber, but shouldn't bend too much. Just don't stick it somewhere holding like that for a long time. Even the back is really well painted. A lot of weapons sometimes aren't painted as well on the back, but even here they include details, great sculpt details, even chrome on the back. I mean, I just can't get over how cool this weapon looks. Sure, it looks small, but still, it doesn't feel quite as bad. And it's really nice looking display piece, and I really enjoy this a lot. Alright, so for sound wise, to put the memory in, lift this up, it'll release this, and then push that up, which is supposed to be loading like a shotgun, which I'll maybe try to show in a minute, but it really makes you feel like a badass. So let's go ahead and set this in. It'll say engine, and you can see the light comes out there, which I'll show in a minute. And then to put it back in, push this down, and snap it back into place. So, in addition to just saying engine, it says 4 different sounds. It says 4 sounds, but technically if you count it saying engine on its own, it's 5 sounds. So let's go. The first one is steam, and then jet, electric, and then maximum drive. And so you can see there's a little light hole here where the lights come out, so I'll just go over them quick. Alright, so that's it for the sounds of this. Before I get to the final verdict, let's go ahead and show its interchangeability with the Axel Driver, the counterpart to it, I guess you could say. So let's take the memory out of here, and the memory out of here. And the first thing let's do is let's show the engine memory in the axle driver. So it'll light up white down here. And it'll make that standard guy memory noise. Hold this. Whoops, sorry. I keep holding it, I forgot. So it'll say engine, and then kind of have revving sounds almost as if you're henching into a fictional Kamen Rider engine. But when you let it go, that happens. And when you push this, it'll just say engine. Alright, so that's about all it does. Okay, so for Axel, let's go ahead and put it in. We'll go right into maximum drive. Here's the light. Hold the trigger. And when you hold it down there after, just revving noises. So it's pretty neat that you can get the playability with that, like with all the double items. And I apologize in my review of the Axel driver, I didn't show all the Gaia memories in there to show the light. Same thing with this one, but that's half the fun is when you get it on your own to experiment it. So that's my excuse for forgetting. Let's quickly show the double driver. Set this aside. Now this is a silver memory, and I thought I'd fix my Joker memory, but it's still a little bit wonky, but at least it has lights now. I took it out to get the batteries in it, and I put it back in and everything sounded normal again, and then it went back to being quiet. But so let's put them in. Just like the Axel memory, it kind of overpowers it at the end, but as you can see here, there's a nice white and purple light, which is nice. So there's one more thing I wanted to do. Let us show the Cyclone memory in the engine blade, just to show the lights. There we go. So that will happen in almost any memory. The color will show up there, which is nice. So for the final verdict for this item is I really love this item a lot. If you're on the fence about this, like I was, I can highly recommend this. If you're an Axel fan, a fan of the weapon concept, I can highly recommend this. It's a great weapon. I know people have been saying that what do you call it? I'll never give any real criticisms. I do give criticisms, I disagree with that, but I'm not going to buy shitty toys and just to give a bad review to change things up. This thing was definitely a pleasant surprise and I can recommend it. It is a bit small, but other than that, it's a nice display piece. It looks really nice on display. It's got more sounds than the Axel driver, so if you're trying to decide between deluxe Axel items, I'd pick this up first maybe because it's cheaper and it's got more sounds and maybe more playability, and so you can load it like that. It's kind of hard to show on camera, but it makes you feel like a badass. And that's definitely worth $40. So overall, great weapon, 9 out of 10. If you're an Axel fan, I can highly recommend this. Pick it up. Even just a fan of the double line, it's a great addition to it. And shop at CS Toys International. This is where I got this. They're an outstanding company. Hopefully by now I had my thank you message out on Dawson Rider blog. So until next time, this is Dawson Rider signing out. Check out the blog at dawsonrider.wordpress.com and the blog vlog channel at Dawson Rider blog. So until next time, signing out.